morning, Sanchit.
Hi, I'm Vishal.
So today we are going to talk about top technology trends impacting the logistics and supply chain industry.
Sure.
So broadly, given your experience and expertise in this area, what do you think are the top 3 technology trends that CIOs and CTOs should be watching?
Sure. See, we have been working with the logistics and supply chain industry for a long time now. And I think logistics is one of the industries which is still not extremely tech mature. And a lot of technologies, trends are still in the market. People are adopting them. So there have been a few trends which we have seen in the past few years which are being adopted by some of the more technology-focused clients of ours and prospects of ours. So I think one of the most prominent trend that we have seen is moving towards the cloud. So there are two kind of logistics service providers. If we talk about one are really big logistics service providers
like the FedEx and the UPS kind of guys.
Sure, so these guys are slowly moving the infrastructure on premises to the cloud. So up till now, they were really hesitant to move their data, move their infrastructure out of their own premises. But the trend is now to really move it out and take benefits of the entire cloud-based infrastructure that is being provided by bigger players like Microsoft or Amazon. In addition to that, I think the smaller players who were up till now not able to afford a world-class TMS solution because of the high cost of the software, as well as the infrastructure that they have to buy in the premises, they are going towards a lot of software as service based TMS systems. So which means that there are players, technology players today who are coming out with transport management solutions which can be bought as a software services, B2B software services. So people are smaller to medium players, trucking companies, third-party logistics companies, brokers are moving towards those solutions. So I think that is one of the biggest technology trends that we've seen in recent times.
Okay. What about mobility? Mobile is big in other industries. Is it catching up in logistics?
Of course, what we have seen is today any big or even medium level logistics company is trying to provide their customers and their field staff with mobile capabilities. So, for example, if I'm a broker, I'm a custom broker, I should be able to give the facility to my customer to be able to request a quote and even book a shipment online and track it, get alert messages as the shipment goes from the origin, it is dispatched to the destination. Similarly, for my field staff, it's very important that while they're on the field, they can get hands-on information on their inventory, on their load capacities, on their trucking positions, and they can book orders while they're talking to a client, on the fly. So obviously, enterprise mobility is really big in the logistics industry. Salespeople, while they're on a call with their customers, if they can pull up statistics, BI analytics statistics, and show their clients how, for example, which is the best carrier that they've worked in the last 2 years, and what are the sales figures. I think adds a lot of value to their whole sales process.
Okay, so that brings us to another interesting topic, BI and analytics.
Sure.
Right. So how does BI and analytics work in logistics?
Sure. I think this is one of the biggest technology trend that we have seen getting really matured in the last few years. Previously most of the softwares had a reporting function which could give you reports about your last week's sales, your last month's sales, or by sales guy, the number of trucks, number of shipments you've booked. But now there are very advanced BI platforms and tools available using which you can actually get action-oriented information that you can use for your strategic decision making. So, for example, I as a maybe say as a custom broker, as a third-party logistics company, if I can think of my top 10 KPIs which I want in my software. For example, the best carrier that I have in a particular lane, or maybe the best mode of transport that I have with different carriers, or my top 3 clients who have booked through one of the modes of transportation, be it LTL or TL or air freight. So if I can configure my top 10 KPIs in my system and get real-time information on that using really visual graphs, I can over a period of time take very, very concrete steps to improve my business, lower my costs, really make my operations more efficient. So analytics is really big, and in a logistics and supply chain industry which creates huge data. So analyzing this data, which was really not so possible also a few years back. Now there are tools which can really analyze big data and give you really fruitful information out of that.
Thank you, Sanchit. That was a very interesting session.
Thanks.